14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga fourth session do Monday din shuru hoise aro itu do March 1 tak jabole ase. 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga fourth session Monday din lua de Governor bra House ke address kuri gine kisim mamla opor kotha korise. MLA Estoy Hoyap Thomi do Monday din 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly de Deputy Speaker karone unopposed elect hoise. Maharashtra de kota opor andolan kura opor ambad de curfew dhali dishe aro tinda district de internet bhi bond kori dishe. Bharatiya Kisan Union ticket aro Biku Lok Shakti logot affiliate hoi gine thaga Kisan Khan Monday din tractor march korise. Idu bra Delhi logot jura highway khan block korise. Hello viewers, I'm सबके Nltv News Now de स्वागत करि आसे आमी गुपिका आहि बिदे न्यूज सुनि लबो 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga fourth session do Monday din shuru hoise idu de Governor laga nation bra address korigine shuru korise idu logot Chief Minister Nifirio bra former Nagaland Governor PB Acharya Mura opor obituary reference dishe Speaker Sarangian Long Kumar bhi kunuba leaders Mura opor obituary reference dishe Governor laga address opor motion of thanks bhi dishe aro Deputy Speaker laga election dishe Governor laga nation laga speech bra 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga fourth session Monday din lua do shuru korise Governor bra house ke address korigine goshi ki hodai nishina edu session do khas mamla khan opor deliberation koribo aro legislative kam bhi uthabo inika korigine house laga mandate aro duty do pura hobo koise idu opor ganation bra sob members khan ge deliberation kora homoi aro public importance opor kiba kadam utha opor manu khan laga interest aro welfare do monte rakhi gine koribole bindi korise
I am confident that this session, as always, will witness learned deliberations on important matters of public interest and welfare. It will also take up legislative works, thereby fulfilling the mandate and duty of this House as envisioned in the Constitution, which also strengthening the faith of the people in democracy and its institutions. My government is giving highest priority to nurturing and developing our human resources, in which we have great potentials in terms of age profile, talent and motivation. We are trying to ensure that our education system at all levels keeps pace with the time and the newest developments in the educational sector. My government is proud of the immense talent and achievements of our youth in the sporting arena. I call upon the honorable members of this August House to keep the interest and the welfare of the people foremost in their minds while deliberating and taking action on any matter of public importance, both inside and outside the House. I wish this assembly session
Monday din 14 NLA laga fourth session de Governor laga nation bra naga political issue opor kotha korise Ganeshin kushiki Nagaland laga manusop laga sapna ase akhri solution do pabole idu opor type of stakeholders khan ke differences thaga do khotom kuri gini give and take laga atma de akhri solution ula bole bindi korise idu logot governor bra kushiki sarkar do akhri solution kuntu honorable acceptable aro inclusive ase idu nimide rasta khuli bole tayar ase
we continue to remain mindful of our unresolved Naga political issue, which has been one of the major constraints in the pursuit of our development and welfare goals. For the last many years, it has been the cherished dreams of everyone in Nagaland to witness the final solution to the Naga political issue and to live and work in a peaceful environment. On behalf and for the sake of the people of Nagaland. I once again call upon all the stakeholders to overcome their differences and any of the remaining obstacles and to thrash out the final solution in a spirit of give and take. My government have been giving, I will continue to give the highest importance to the peaceful resolution of the Naga political issue. And we will take every possible step in furthering and strengthening the ongoing peace process and in playing the role of active and constructive facilitator. I thank all the honorable members of the House for their unflinching commitment to the peaceful and yearly resolution of the Naga political issue and for coming together to form an opposition-less government to facilitate its early resolution, the largest interest of our people. I would like to reiterate
Indo-Myanmar border day free movement regime hatabole central sarkar bra elan kura por bishi manu khas kuri gine border area de thaga khan majot tinta ulai ase gushe governor Nagamese bra central sarkar ge idu faisla opor aro bhabi sabole aro FMR do chuli thagi bole binti kuri ase gushe idu logot border de manu khan ahaja kuri bole state sarkar logot consultation kuri gine thik regulation ula bole central sarkar ge binti kuri se gushe.
I would like to also dwell on the matter regarding the announcement made by the Government of India for suspension of free movement regime along the Indo-Myanmar border across the state. This has evoked concern and anxiety among our people, especially those staying in the border areas. In view of the Naga history, the close tribal and family bonds shared by people across the borders, and also the traditional ownership of land in many cases, transcending international boundaries, we are seeking reconsideration of the decision by the central government. And for the continuance of the FMR, my government has further requested the central government to make appropriate regulations for movement of people across the borders in consultation with the state government. We are also seeking to bring in the village council authorities concerned in the entire system of regulation of the FMR for its proper and smooth implementation. We remain hopeful of an early and favorable response to our plea.
Governor Nagamese bra mandidin kushi ke sarkar do urban local bodies laga chunaw lobole kadam uthai ase 14 NLA laga 4th session day house ke address kura homoy governor kushi ke urban population aro city aro town khan uthi thaga dikhi ase residents laga interest de aro towns khan laga all round development nimide notun Nagaland Municipal Act 2023 do jwa olop mohina agot pass kurishi gushe.
We have seen a significant growth in our urban population as well as in the number of cities and towns. In the interest of the residents and for better all-round development of towns through grassroots level governance, the new Nagaland Municipal Act 2023 was passed a few months back. I am happy to note that the government is taking all the necessary measures for the early conduct of the urban local bodies elections.
Governor Nagamese bra mandidin 14 NLA laga 4th session day Eastern Nagaland opor kotha kurise. Central sarkar bra Eastern Nagaland laga manu khan laga duk aro diktari opor side dibole kadam uthake governor bra kushiki tai laga sarkar do itu opor khushi ase. Itu logot governor itu bi kushiki sarkar do sob mamla khan opor bahal bra sabole tai khan laga assistance dibole committed ase. Ganeshin kushiki itia lagi thaga to naga mil milap ase.
strides in every developmental sector. We are also aware of the significant regional imbalances in the levels of socio-economic development that have continued to prevail in our state on account of certain historical and geographical reasons. My government appreciates the initiatives being taken by the central government to redress the problems and grievances of the people of Eastern Nagaland. And my government remains committed to provide our fullest assistance in suitably addressing all these issues. At this juncture, the need of the hour is Naga unity. The Nagas can achieve the much needed unity by remembering the shared and intertwined history, by respecting and caring for each other, and consciously nurturing the Naga brother.
Chief Minister Nltv 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga 4th session day nutun chuna deputy speaker S toy hoyap thomi ge felicitate kurishe CM Rio kushe toy hoyap thomi do house te poila bar nimide aishe hoile bhi tai bishi experience ase public service domain de toy hoyap thomi do khali public affairs te bhal hi nohoi gine business te bhi bhal ase kushe Rio kushe toy hoyap thomi do August house te unanimously elect hua do house laga confidence tai opor thaka nimide ase CM Rio bra sub August house member ke tai khan laga cooperation nimide aro dun deputy speaker ke unanimously elect kura nimide dhanyabad dishe CM Rio akha kurishe experience speaker laga bhitor de nutun deputy speaker bra house laga functions to smooth aro effective manner bra kurigine jabole CM Rio bra nutun deputy speaker ke badhai dishe aro constitutional duties aro functions somoy tai laga support aro cooperation dibo kuigine assure kurishe.
Although a first-timer in this house, Sri S. Toyo Yokami has had a rich experience in the domain of public service. He had served as a leader of various students' organizations in his youth. He also had served as chairman of Village Council, Chekia, one of the biggest village in Dimapur district, a General Secretary of Chumagidima Area Village Council Association, and advisor of Dimapur District Village Council. Sir, he is not only good in handling public affairs, but has been very successful in business, and also I found him to be a progressive farmer also. And in his maiden contest in the political field, he was successful with a mandate, a comfortable mandate he carried with him. The very fact that he has been elected to this August House unanimously is an indication of the confidence of the House reposed on him. I also take this opportunity to thank all the honorable members of this August House for their cooperation and thereby enabling this House to elect our Deputy Speaker unanimously. Under the guidance of our experienced and efficient Speaker, I have firm confidence that Sri S. Toyo Yokami, with his background in public service and his vibrant personality in all fields, will have no problem in picking up the ropes of his new office and functioning as a good and efficient Deputy Speaker. Of our experienced Speaker, the new energetic Deputy Speaker, I hope that this House will perform all these functions in a smooth and effective manner. On my own behalf and on behalf of the members of this August House, I congratulate Sri S. Toyo Yokami on his unanimous election to the office of Deputy Speaker of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly. I assure him of my constant support and cooperation in the discharge of his constitutional duties and functions.
Nationalist Congress Party MLA Thomido Monday din 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga fourth session laga poila din de deputy speaker karone unopposed elect hoise elect hoigine poila speech dia homoi taige chuna nimide Thomi bra chief minister Nifirio deputy CM Y Peton aro TR Zeliang aro alak house member khan ke dhaneba dise taige dia जिम्मेदारी ke pura sincerity bra pura kuribole Thomi bra koise.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir, for giving me the opportunity to express my gratitude to this August House. First of all, I praise the Almighty God for His continued grace and sustenance, enabling me today to stand here in front of and among the most honored leaders of the state. No words are enough to express how grateful I am to the Honorable Leader of the House, Sri Nifirio, the Honorable Chief Minister, the two Honorable Deputy Chief Ministers, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Advisors, and Honorable Members for bestowing upon me the honor and electing me unopposed to the prestigious chair of Deputy Speaker in the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly. I would like to personally thank Honorable Chief Minister for his kind words, felicitation conferred on me. Honorable members, in all humility, I humbly accept, I graciously accept the constitutional chair of Deputy Speaker of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly as per the verdict of this August House. Honorable members may kindly note that I am a novice in this August House and I have limitations in the parliamentary practices and conventions. However, I am very, very fortunate to have a good master in the form of Sri Nltv, who has all the knowledge and experiences in the proceedings of this August House, under whom I shall learn and perform my duties to the best of my abilities as per your trust and confidence bestowed on me. Honorable members, let us once again remind ourselves that this is a 60-year-old house. It's a matured house. This house has come of age, and the high standard set by our predecessors must be maintained, upholding the prestige, dignity, decency, and decorum. I would like to assure the House that I shall perform my duties and functions in all sincerity, with integrity and impartiality, preserving the rich traditions of this August House.
14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga fourth session laga poila din laga sideline de Newton Deputy Speaker S Toy Hoyep Thomi bra tai laga post karone bhabuna aro objectives kan janaise August House laga quorum aro decency do maintain kuri bole do tai laga poila priority ase kuise.
Very privileged and honored to be elected as Deputy Speaker of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly unopposed, and I'm grateful to the honorable members of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly for the prestigious chair given to me. Nagaland Legislative Assembly is second to none, and it has come of age. It is 60 years old now, so the precedence set by my predecessors is very high. So I will ensure that the precedent set by my predecessor will be maintained, upholding the prestige, the dignity, the decency, and the decorum of the House, of the August House. As a Deputy Speaker, the decorum and decency of the House is the prime and priority for us to maintain. I've just taken over the chair, so I will put all my efforts and all my knowledge into practice so that we keep on growing. As it ages, we set the standard higher and higher So that will be my main objective. Very
14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga fourth session do paperless lua upor MLA aro Deputy Speaker S Toy Hoyep Thomi bra tai laga bhamana janaise Toy Hobra gushiki itu do environment ke bachao bole para ase paperless session do pradesh hi nohoi kini alag state te bhi loi ase gushe
everywhere now to save the environment, to save the economy. Now, not only in Nagaland, but the Indian government or other states also is going paperless. So, since we have all the required documents in the digital form, it will not make much difference because we already have that in a palm. So instead of wasting money and disturbing the environment, I think we should all encourage paperless. No, I actually cannot read the minds of my other honorable members, but I don't think anybody will feel much pinch about it because it is provided to us in a digital form. So in our tablets, in our mobiles, in our computers, it is there. So it's all the same. So we save the environment, we save the economy. Unnecessary wastage of money, printing out. So I think we should all encourage.
Chief Minister Nifirio Bra Manidin MLA Toy Hoyap Thoke badhai dishe 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga Deputy Speaker nimide unanimously elect hua upor Rio Bra Toy Hoke badhai dishe ex post kurigne Rio akha kurishe ki MLA yap thodo tai laga nutun office te tai laga duty khan bhal bra kuribo aro bhal efficient Deputy Speaker ekta hobo 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga fourth session do Monday din shuru hoise. Session day Chief Minister Nifirio Bra former Pradesh Governor PB Acharya ke obituary reference dishe. Idu logot Nagaland Legislative Assembly Speaker Sergen Long Kumar Bra bi Nagaland Legislative Assembly former members L Kumo SK Sangtam Hoketo Sema aro former Speaker of Lok Sabha aro Maharashtra former Chief Minister Manohar Gajanan Joshi Khan ke bhi obituary reference dishe. Wongram Colony, Purana Bazar, Dimapur, and Sunday Rati, 10 baje adha nishina de short circuit karone jui ulaise. Ghor malik pra ghatna upor janai gine kushiki jui de 6-7 nishina gas cylinder futishe. Jui de kunbi jokhom hua nai kintu 15 lakhs nishina kimat laga property nuksan hoise gushe.
My sister-in-law was doing some correction and the light started to blink. So during electrical problem, lights goes on and on, but not like that. It was a bit different. So she went out to see and she saw the house on fire. It had started, but when we came out, the roof was already ablaze, and we couldn't do anything to save anything from there. It was all burnt. Somewhere around 10:30. It started due to some short circuit. They came, but when it was already fully ablaze, and of course it helped that they came also. We are thankful that there has been no loss of life and property damage, so that we can always rebuild again. 4 rooms. 4 rooms, yes, this is used as a kitchen, a storage room, a bedroom. So in total about 4 rooms. The chairman, Gaunbura, and all the people, the committee, they came last night also, and today in the morning also they came. And with their help now we're just making a temporary kitchen. Cannot get the exact amount, but I'd say maybe somewhere around 15 lakhs property. I would like to convey to people that every year or few years the rechanging wiring because I used to read a lot about it happening somewhere. I never thought it happened to me, but sadly it has come because yes, that is why it is a very important.
एकता मंदुक और चिंता लगा घटना दे दिमापुर रेलवे स्टेशन दे मंदिर दिन 50 साल लगा राजा मोनी देवी दो ट्रेन जाय थका दे उठाय बोले कोशिश करी करने जखम होइसे जीआरपीएस लगा प्रा हादसा ऊपर खबर दिया हिसाब राजा मोनी दो दिमापुर बा लामदिंग वापस जाबले থাকিছে আৰু ইটো সময় তাই ৰানিং ট্ৰেইন দি উঠিবলৈ কোशिश কৰা সময় ইটোৰে বিয়াবৰা ঘটনা হৈছে হাদসা দে ভিকটিম লগা লেফট হাত তো ভাঙিছে আৰু তাইগে ইলাজ নিমিতে जीआरपीएस জৱান খান ব্ৰা ডিস্ট্ৰিক্ট হস্পিটেল দিমাপুৰ দে লৈ যাইছে
মহিলা কাম আছে এইটো সাইডিং যাই থাকিছে না এইটো গাড়ী পৰা গিৰি যাইছে ডিমাপুৰ পৰা সাইডিংতে যাইছে না সাইডিংতে এইটো শ্মশান নহয় তাতে গিৰি যাইছে কৈ আছে জখমটো হাতটো পুৰা কাটিছে না এইটো তো হাতটো পুৰা যাইছে না হাতটো নাই এতিয়া লেফটে আছে এইটো ঘৰতে যাই থাকিছিলে না এইটো ডক্টৰ পৰা কৈ আছে 2 বটল খুন দিব লাগে কৈ আছে
victim kuntu laze train de utha demte tala hat kare laga chugri lote kota horise aru to ai update dia nishna bi tala left hand de injuries hoise left hand do nai hoise means aro olopi phasi gina ase hoise almost kati jise tala umodu 50 years ase hoise aro rajamoni nam devi ase guine mohan janibo barise netaji kulinde tala chugri la gode dai visit kuribole hala time return ja demte tai du accident de hoise guni apni hange jonas আজিকালি ট্ৰেইন দি উঠা টাইম দিবি নেগলিজেন্স আমি হাল্লা বেছি দেখিব পাৰে পেসেঞ্জাৰ্স খান গাড়ী ৰানিং থাকা টাইম দিবি নামিবলৈ কোशिश কৰি নহলিবি উঠিবলৈ কোशिश কৰে তো ইদু টাইমতে হি এক্সিডেন্ট খান তো হোৱালা চান্সেস বেছি হাই থাকে আৰু ম্যাক্সিমাম অফ দা টাইম আমি মানুহন কিতে মোৰালা লাইফ নিজৰ লাহাৰা লাবি চাইছে তো আমি হান ইটো পৰা কোৱেশ্চন বি কৰিবলৈ মন আছে দ্যাট ষ্টেচন লা ভিতৰতে গাৰ্ডছ সিকিউৰিটি গাৰ্ডছ খান বি থাকা টাইম দে নহলিবি তাহান পুলিশ ফোর্স কোনটো ৰাখিনা আছে ৰেলৱে পুলিশ ফোর্স তাহান বি কি চাই থাকে দ্যাট রানিং গাড়ি দেখি দিয়ে মানুহান উঠা টাইমতে না রুখায় নলিবি তাহানলা নোটিসতে থাকা না থাকালা থাকিছে এটি একটা কোশ্চেন হয়ে যায়
दिमापुर कुंतु प्रदेश लगा कमर्शियल शहर कोई ने मते और क्लीन सिटी करने भी अवार्ड पाइसे लदे लेट्रा जगह जगह खानते फिका दिखी আছে एनएलटीवी ब्रा मंदे दिन बर्मा केम लगा ऑल ब्रिज नीचे दे रिपोर्ट करा समय जनता खान ब्रा रेल ट्रैक नीचे लेट्रा फिका खान दिखिसे दिमापुर म्युनिसिपल काउंसिल खान ब्रा लिट्रा फिका बोले टिक जगह दिकिने भी जनता खान दो लिट्रा फिका जगह दे নহয় किने खुशी खुशी जगह खान दे लिट्रा फिका আছে इनिका लिट्रा फिका ब्रा पानी गिरा मौसम दे बिया गुंडा और फ्लड खान होए किने निजर ही दुख पाई থাকে
आमान पब्लिक खान किमान कोइलिबे नहलिबे आमान डीएमसी खान कंसर्न डिपार्टमेंट खान बि किमान साफा करिलिबे कुचु पता दे पानी डाला निसना जिंदु काम न करिबे कोबो इथुहि बिसि कुरुमुन जाय और इथु कुरना जायसे इथु निसना येदे अजि आमे खान एनएलटीवी टीम बे जिंदु पुराना बर्मा गेम ऑल ब्रिज से इथु लगा नीचे दे जिंदु ट्रेन रास्ता इदे आइगना थाका दो अपनान भी दिदे दिखो पारा निसना इदु ट्रेन रास्ता कोबना डंपिंग जोन कोबो लेतरा खान गार्बेज नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट खान पॉलिथीन प्लास्टिक खान बस्ता खान नेलवे थर्मोकोल खान चिंतु मास बिका लगा दबा इदु खान भी बट्टा यदे फेकाय ना आसे इदु किमान दिरिब्रा यदे मानु खान ब्रा यदे किमान दिरिब्रा यदे आइना वेस्ट खान दो फेकायसे और इदु कुन ब्रा फेकायसे इदु भी सवाल एकता इदे थाका लगा कॉलोनी मानु खान ब्रा फेकायसना जिंतु पैसेंजर्स खान ट्रेन दे पैसेंजर बेराय थाका ताहान ब्रा यदे फेकाय दे इना ट्रेन रास्ता लगा ओसोरे लेतरा सामान खान ना फेका दे एकदम बिया आदत एकता आसे तो इनागा लगा सिचुएशन दे इते थाका लगा मानु खान दो इनागा ला एनवायरनमेंट दे ताहान बीमार बिया लागि बोले चांसेस असना नै इनागा लेतरा जगह दे बेराय शिगुलिदो नेले बिदु स्मेल गुंदाय शिगुलिदो किले बीमार बिया ना लागिबो इतिया ना लागिले बि फ्यूचर दे आमे खान लगा जनरेशन जाम दे इनागा थाइ शिगुलिदो बीमार दो श्योर 100% इनागा दे ब्राय उलाय डिपार्टमेंट खान ब्राय साफा करिलिदो साफा करि थाके होलिबे आमे हान बि किमान कइलिबे आमे हान निजर पब्लिक आमे हान निजर सिटिजन्स खान ब्राहि बिदु कथा दो यातेब्रा हुनिगेना एफाले फेकाय छिगुलिदो कु काम नाय होलिबे हुनिगेना आमे खान ब्राबे एकता कदम उठाइगेना इतु लेतरा खान दो खुशी जगह दे नफेकाय छिगुलिदो आमे हान दिमापुर सिटी बे एकदम सुंदर होबो दिमापुर सिटी बे क्लीन सिटी लगा अवार्ड भी पाइसे
Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee bra Sanidin AICC General Secretary aro Party MP KC Venugopal ge log kurise. NPCC President S Supongmer Zamir bra loigine delegation bra Venugopal logot Delhi de log kurise. Meeting te Congress National Secretary Ranajit Mukherjee aro NPCC Vice President GK Jimomi bi samil thagise. Tengnopal district te Manipur Sarkar ba illicit poppy plantation ke khotom kuribole laga kosis te Sandidin poppy plantation laga 9 acres biya kuri dishe. Khudei Khulen village laga hill ranges te biya kuri dishe. Security forces bra forest department Tengnopal logot miligine destruction drive to ayojin kurishe aro idu mamla de case bi darj kurigine ase gushe. Manipur laga journalist Khan Didin laga strike kuri ase. Tai Khan laga local cable news reporter Ekjingi Biabra assault aro abduct kura nimide. Strike to all Manipur working journalists union aro editors guild Manipur bra reporter ke hamla kura Khan ke duri bole mang kuri gine andolan kuri ase. 37 sal laga reporter ke February 23 de kunuba armed assailants bra tai laga rented room de marishe. Perpetrators Khan bra room ke July dishe aro camera laptop aro alak saman Khan biya kuri dishe. Idu hadsa de kunbi manu hamla kura laga zimedari lua nai. Police bra case ke darj kurishe aro hadsa opor chanbin kuri ase. Assam Assembly do Mandidin Lushi aro tade Opposition Congress aro AIUDF pra walkout ekta stage kurishe. Idu do State Cabinet pra Assam Muslim Marriages and Diversity Restoration Act 1935 ke repeal kuri bole fesla opor protest kurishe. AIUDF pra adjournment motion cabinet laga fesla opor kotha kuri bole move kurishe. Congress kushi ki repeal na kuri gine original bill de amendments kuri bole thakishe. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma bra kushi ki Assam Cabinet pra Friday din ek ke repeal kuri bole fesla ke approve kurishe. Sarma Gushiki bill do repeal kuribo lage kili mane idu do child marriage ke abolish kuribole opor ekta kadam ase idu logot Sarma Gushiki tai jinda thaka tak to Assam de child marriage hobole ijazat na kuribo kushe Maharashtra laga Jalna district laga Ambad taluka de Monday din curfew impose kurishe activist Manoj Charangi bra Mumbai jai gine protest kuribo kuapiche Jalna collector Sri Krishna Panchal bra kushiki Ambad taluka laga Antarwale Sarati bosti de kota protest laga supporters khan ahi bole chances ase idu karone curfew dhali ase jaga de curfew nutun order nadia tak thakibo koi gine janaise idu curfew bra sarkari office school nationals highway te aha jakura milk distribution media aro hospitals khan do aram ase gushe Farmers Khan bra Monday din Meerut Muzaffarnagar Saharanpur Bagpat Hapur aro Amora Seher Khande tractor march luise Meerut de Bharatiya Kisan Union activist bra Mohidinpur laga National Highway 58 de jam kurishe BKU bra tractors Khan highway de park kuribole kushe Farmer Khan kun Punjab aro Haryana de athaka andolan kuri ase tai Khan ke solidarity dikhabole ticket bra kushiki tractor march kura do Narendra Modi laga sarkar bra kirit kheti de kam kura manu Khan ke napohri bole idu andolan kuri ase tractor march to Farmers Khan bra Bharatiya Kisan Union ticket aro BKU Lok Shakti bra miligine kuri ase Trinamool Congress leader Ajit Maiti bra Mandidin Sandesh Khali police bra dhurishe idu agede Ajit ke party local unit head post bra hatai dishile Ajit Maiti ke dhura do Maiki group Khan bra tai opor mati loi lua aro extortion laga ilzam lagai gine protest kuri thaka opor hoise Ajit Maiti bra tai opor ilzam laga ke kushi tai judi kunuba laga mati no hoile bi paisa loishi koile police ke likhi gine dibole kushi ar judi tai galti kurishi koile tai maaf mangibo aro sabut paishi koile tai laga khilaf de tai zimedari Bokush janaise Prime Minister Narendra Modi bra Monday din 2000 railway infrastructure projects inaugurate kurise idi do 41000 crore kimat laga infrastructure project ase idi opor PM Modi bra kushiki idu kam khan bra Manu Khan laga jivan ke asan kori dibo Tamil Manila Congress Chief G.K. Visanbra Monday din Kushiki aha Lok Sabha poll state TMC bra BJP led NDA alliance laga hissa de khara kuribo Vasan Kushiki tai February 27 de Paladam laga Tripur district de Prime Minister Narendra Modi laga public meeting ke attend kuribo idu do BJP karone Tamil Nadu de poila taya base Jharkhand laga Lone Congress MP Gita Kondabra Monday din BJP te jurishe Gita Bra State Unit Chief Babulal Marandi mojud thaka homoy party te jurishe Gita Kondabra Grand All Party bra appeasement politics kuri thaka opor accuse kurishe Gita Bra koshe tai janta nimide aha din de kam kuribole faisla loise aro party bra ki kam khan dishe koile bhi tai phale bra kiman pare kuribo koine janaise Delhi Chief Minister aro AAP convener Arvind Kejriwal do Monday din aro enforcement directorate laga saman ke skip kurise idu piche Kejriwal bra goshi ke bar saman issue na kuri gini idi do court laga order ke rukhibo lage Kejriwal bra BJP opor ilzam lagai gine goshi ki tai khan do AAP ke India alliance logot rista bhangabo dibole mon ase tai khan ke alliance bhangabi koi gini message bhi ahishe koise kintu AAP to alliance na charibo goise Supreme Court bra AAP MP Sanjay Singh laga bail plea money laundering case upor enforcement directorate ke notice ulai dishe Bench of Justice Sanjeev Khanna aro Dipankar Datta bra mamla aro Singh laga pending petition to March 5 te hearing nimide rakhishe Senior advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi bra Singh nimide appear hoise aro court ke pending mamla upor khobor janaise jun do February 5 te loigine thagise aro March 5 te hearing nimide post kurigine thagise Singhvi koise sarkar aro ED do pending mamla de tai khan laga jawab do itia bhi file kuribole baki ase koise Agnipat scheme laga mamla de Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge bra Monday din President Draupadi Murmu ke nyai aro justice kuribole koise Joan Manu Khan kun forces te gusibo monase tai khan ke insaf dibi koise chithi likhi gine Kharge pra President ke bindi kurise idu logot Kharge koise ki idu scheme de bishi jana mana jhamela khan ase Kharge tu bhi koise ki idu scheme do Jawan Khan majot discriminatory ase Minister of External Affairs bra Manadin Kushiki bishi Indian kun Russian army ke support staff nishina modot dia di thagishe takhan ke desh laga mang de discharge kurise MEA bra Kushiki desh te top priority rakhi gini tai khan bra Russian authorities ke Indian nationals ke early discharge Russian army bra dipole bindi kurise khobor hisab bishi Indian khan Russian military de security helpers nishina kam kuri thagise aro tai khan ke Russia laga border de Russian soldier logot miligine Ukraine khilaf larai kuribole force kura khobor paise MEA bra Kushiki tai khan bra idu khobor sob Moscow de thaga Indian embassy ke janai dise aro tai khan bra Russian authorities ke khobor janaise idi logot MEA Kushiki bishi Indian khan itia to discharge kurise So viewers, Nltv News Now Day, idani midday mane khobor ase.